Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me today. I want to read on Mick Mulvaney, who is twisting in the wind. Oh my gosh. I know. He was sent out to do that press conference and basically admit to the worst of what Trump had done with the quid pro quo because Trump thought that would be a good idea. I know darn well that that's what happened. And now he's paying for it. Now he's suffering for it. Not that I feel a lot of sympathy. He knew what he was doing. But it looks like Trump supporters, people in the administration who support Trump, want to hang him out to dry. So what's going to go on with Mick Mulvaney now? Let's see. We've got three. Well, they're considering. Okay. We got three cards. The Two of Swords. So, yeah, Trump's thinking of firing him. That's one of the plans. There's plan A, there's plan B, but not made the decision yet. Four of Coins. He hangs on for a while at least. And the Queen of Wands. This has to do with Nancy Pelosi. What in the world? Okay, let me clarify that, Queen of Wands. The world, success. Okay, so Nancy Pelosi or Dems in the House have some sort of success coming up that has an impact on what happens to Mick Mulvaney. All right. Some sort of completion, some sort of... There's disappointment for Mick Mulvaney. He's going to get in trouble. Oh, they must be planning on bringing him in as a witness for impeachment inquiry. I feel like Trump is worried about getting rid of him too soon because what's he going to say? That's what it is. Trump has been firing people who have then felt a lot more free, to testify and share information, share what they know, share documents. And Trump's kind of realizing maybe that's not the best strategy. Okay. So if Mulvaney hangs around, it's only because of that. All right. Let's see. Ace of Swords. It's because truth is trying to come out, and Mick Mulvaney has some of the truth, and it hasn't come out yet, but it's there. It's available. Yeah, so they're kind of locked into this together for a while with the devil. Okay, so I don't think he's gone yet. They're locked together with this for a while. That's really very interesting. Should we look at Trump right now? What's going on with him? We have the Hanged Man. We have the Emperor. People are, the rule of law is coming down on his head. Like, you've done this wrong, you've done that wrong. There's some real outrage there. And even more from his party. We have the Four of Cups. He's not liking the news he gets at all. He doesn't like the news he got yesterday and the day before and the day before with those four cups on the ground. He doesn't like them either. So he's not liking it. He's not doing well. His mouth is getting him in trouble with Nancy and Dems. Okay. Immature speaking. Oh, this is also the spy card, though, isn't it? That Page of Swords. Because he's sort of, or she is looking over the shoulder, like listening, eavesdropping. It's like Nancy has a window into the most private conversations in the White House to him. He's getting really paranoid. He's getting really paranoid. He wonders if anybody's wearing a wire. He feels like he's losing control fast. Is anyone wearing a wire? We have the Page of Coins. Someone may be employed to gather information. I feel like it would be in a very legal way. It wouldn't be anything illegal. He's not going to be recorded in a space where he's not supposed to be recorded. It's not that. Nancy Pelosi does go by the rules. And she wouldn't have the power to do that. I don't know. There's something complex happening here. Like a lot of people from different departments working together. And there may be a new hire. And maybe it is in the CIA and maybe it is with the CIA. You know, the national intelligence. The intelligence officials have been the ones coming forward as whistleblowers. There's another. And it may be somebody who has just been given that job. Like, you keep an eye on this. And it wouldn't be Nancy's doing, but she might know a thing or two about it. There is somebody already there whose specific job it is to really watch something the president would be doing, something Trump would be doing. These conversations with dictators. You know, they are concerned. Okay, so the military is concerned, the Pentagon's concerned, everybody's so concerned after he had this conversation with Erdogan and then withdrew from Syria with disastrous consequences. Everyone's concerned about that. So, wow. The intelligence agencies are getting more aggressive in their monitoring of him. So they can try to head it off at the pass if he has another such conversation with somebody. So that's interesting. And there's a lot of dirt there. Cup runneth over again. There's lots of dirt there. There's more dirt than we know. Again, a reminder of that. Yeah. I mean, to those of us who've been really following the dastardly deeds, it's not that big a surprise that he would have, done both of these things. Talked to a sort of totalitarian, authoritarian leader, and then had this withdrawal of troops from our allies. That's not surprising. The scandal with Ukraine and holding up military aid, that's already been promised. Using it as leverage to get them to investigate his political opponents. That's not very surprising to us either. So if he was doing this stuff, what else was he doing? Obviously, he was operating under the idea that I own the Justice Department, nobody can catch me. So when he's operating under that idea and he's having phone calls with all kinds of people listening and he doesn't care, what else has he done? There's a lot. There is a lot. Okay, anything we should know about this? There's political debate because they're trying to get it. There's an opportunity given again. There are Republicans trying to balance that tight wire and get him to resign, trying to put pressure on him, talk reason to him. But I still don't think he's having it. I don't think he's having it right now. But I do think the opportunity is presented to him regularly at this point. There was one other thing I wanted to talk about. So Mitt Romney is being a little more vocal than the rest. And, every time he does that, I kind of think, is he saying, hey, I'm the alternative to run in 2020? Would he develop a campaign right quick if the Republicans, especially the Republicans in the Senate, would call upon him to do so? So, what is that? Well, we have the Knight of Coins, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Ace of Coins, and the Five of Coins. It's an opportunity, right? New job sometimes offered. Possibility, though. Nobody's grabbed it. We have the Knights. Both Knights there. He's a little younger. He's not that much younger, but I mean, he wouldn't be the only one who would be considered if that were to happen, is what I'm seeing. He wouldn't be the only one who would be considered. And I don't think ultimately he will be given that opportunity, but okay. But interesting. I do feel like he is kind of, trying to say, hey, I'd be open to that. Is that what I'm reading? Yeah, the White House. He still would love that seat in the White House. You got it. All right. I wanted to read on Rick Perry Okay. All right. So he's going. He's going. He's implicated in this whole Ukraine thing. What happens with him? I think he's largely protected, you guys, because he gets the Strength card, the Hope card, and the Knight of Swords. I think he will vociferously deny wrongdoing. And he's got the protection of associations with many Republicans, lawmakers, and such. But opportunity for him to resign, and he is, yes. But yes, he's got the support. So I don't think he's going down for this. Okay. So, all right. Just wanted to check in on some of these key players in all of these many scandals. And we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.